don't you love when you find these shill sort of Star Wars hate pieces like what Matt Miller has gone out of their way to pin on the Star Wars fandom menace, the wonderful fine people who are just disappointed with the storytelling or the lack thereof of a bad Star Wars movie, and he has to go out of his way to spin the narrative and pretend that women's opinions don't matter, being the absolute misogynist, hypocrite, woman hater that he is. He completely ignored people like my point of view to focus on the white men of the fandom menace. So when we see this type of stuff, as a woman and as an equally upset member of the fandom menace, I have to call him out on his BS. So let's get right into this article, shall we? This is Matt Miller, the associate cultural editor of Esquire, wipemyasswithit.com. Matt is the associate cultural editor, where he covers music, movies, TV, and way too much Kevin James. He was previously the music critic at the Denver Post and a contributor to Forbes. Well then, maybe you should realize that you can't go around disrespecting women like that. You cannot discredit women's opinions when you're attacking fandoms like that, because you know what? It just makes you look like a dumbass. It makes you look like a hypocrite. It makes you look like a misogynist, and I'm going to call you out on your BS. Also, thank you so much, Last Prime Speculator, for being a brand new subscriber. I'm going to leave the subscriber pop-ups on. Why, shall we? Let's do that. So he says, I called out toxic Star Wars fandom and they proved my point. No, we didn't. You proved my point that you're an absolute misogynist and you hate women, clearly, because you didn't use my video. No, you didn't. Let's scroll down and see who you used. Let's see. Let's see whose videos you referenced. This doesn't look like my video, does it? Whose video is this? This does not look like my video. This does not look like my video at all. Not at all. Who else did you use? Oh, that doesn't look like my video. I didn't use the full screen. Doomcock! My good friend Doomcock. Well, hey, shout out to Doomcock. You did good. You're going to get a lot of subs for this. Congratulations, my good friend. And hail Doomcock, by the way. But you know, let's see what this sexist man baby Matt Miller has to say about it, because clearly my point of view doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, because I'm just a woman. What do I know, right? Oh, also, for the fans, since I know what the fans want, I can unbutton a button because I know what to give my fans. Unlike Kathleen Kennedy and Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Last week, Matt Miller says, I published an article titled The Year Star Wars Fans Finally Ruined Star Wars. In it, I very specifically discussed the loud section of Star Wars fans who spent the year attacking the film as directors, as actors, with misogynist, raceless online harassment. Well, no, you're even more misogynist, or you're a misanthropist. Would that be the word? Am I saying misogynist right? I'm not even saying the right word. I'm so angry, I forget words. This person, you just hate women. You're just a woman hater. You're just clearly a woman hater because you did not even consider my opinion. Clearly. With a misogynist, racist online harassment. No, that's not it. We don't go around online harassing people. We make YouTube videos complaining about this crap. We can make YouTube videos complaining about the articles who accuse us of this with no proof. No proof whatsoever. Give me proof that it says. And don't give me that quote from the New York Times about Kelly Marie Tran. Don't give me any of that bullshit. Don't give me that quote from her, because it's bull, and they spun it, and she was talking about Rian Johnson bullying her and Hollywood bullying her and telling her she had to be working on people's nails in movies or bringing the actresses coffee because she's not a leading actress. All right, so don't give me that Kelly Marie Tran bull crap. Seems a lot of readers A, didn't read the article, or B, took it as an excuse to get angry online because holy shit, these people are an absolute batshit crazy. I read your entire article. My video read your entire article, and yes, I went batshit because this is the stuff. This is why we boycott Star Wars, because they let people go around attacking us in the media like this. I find it hilarious that people get so worked up over a family-oriented sci-fi film. It's not a family-oriented film. The demographic of Star Wars right now is people over 30. If you did your research, you millennial piece of crap, you would know that. You don't know anything though. I did my research. I've linked it. You know, I'm gonna link this video, and in that video, there's got a lot of other videos linking every other piece of research we've done. But no, your demographic is 30-somethings because Star Wars. Little kids don't care about Star Wars. The percentage of kids who are the demographic of Star Wars right now is about 7%. That's not good. That is not an excuse for you saying, oh, it's a family film. No, it's not. Stop lying. See, I also found it hilarious that at least 2 different people spent time to make a 30-minute video discussing well, mine was only 24 minutes, so I apologize. Mine was only 20 more minutes. This wasn't my video, was it? No, this might have actually been Jeff from World Class. Wasn't it? Let's see. I didn't watch either, but one was made by a person named Doomcock, a legitimately good name, I'll admit, who speaks with some sort of Darth Vader voice effect. It looks like a low rant Phantom of the Paradise. Oh, no. Poor Doomcock. Don't be mean to poor Doomcock. Why couldn't you put my video on there? I'm much cuter. You might sell an article, you know? Oh, no, wait. That goes against your narrative, doesn't it? Other responses were less eloquent. Well, mine were pretty eloquent. Many of his tweets told me to kindly fuck off, bitch, to call me an SJW shill. God, how I wish I were making that Disney money. A whipped little boy trying to get in the feminist world. They've asked how many cocks in shit need you suck. I don't actually understand this one. He means how many, it's basically, did you get up there in Kathleen Kennedy's business? Did you bury your face in there? Did you suck on her for a little bit? Because she doesn't have a cock, but, you know, close enough. Yes, misandrist is the one. Yes, one of them says, the crazy misandrist SJW hates men. No, you hate women, clearly, because you didn't take my point of view into consideration. They claim Kelly Marie Tran's online harassment was actually fake by Disney, which we have proof of that. She was not bullied off of Instagram. It was clearly a statement made, and I don't know if she was faked by Disney, but we have information and evidence that it was not a true legit case, that she was not actually bullied off of social media, which I've gone into in great detail. And they called for me to get fired. Well, maybe if you're going around making hate pieces about us and hate speech, you should be fired. If you're flat out saying hateful stuff, you know, I'm not gonna leave Doomcock's picture on there. I think he's lucky for me. He's a good friend, so. It's truly a bunch of absurd shit. That's exactly what I was talking about. The fandom has become toxic. No! You went and poked the hornet's nest with this. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand? This is in retaliation to being called sexist, racist, toxic man babies. You don't get this. You don't understand. And the fact that it's even worse for women who hate The Last Jedi, who don't like The Last Jedi, because our opinions are just swept under the rug by people like you, Matt Miller, who don't even pay attention to us one bit. You don't even realize that we're out there, that we dislike the movie, that we don't buy the bull that Kelly Marie Tran is bullied off of social media. We don't buy any of this stuff. We know damn well that we're out there, because there's hundreds of us. I have many female followers that I've spoken to through Discord who are clearly women who dislike The Last Jedi, and we hate being discredited, as do people of color. You're acting like the only people who have a problem with this are white men, and that is bull. I am mixed race myself, a mix of many more races than you could possibly comprehend. This stuff, saying that only white men hate it, having this narrative that only white men hate it, you don't get it, Matt Miller. You really don't. My article points to the racist campaign against The Last Jedi, specifically calls out the far right. Well, you know, and you know what? There are far right idiots. There are far left idiots. There's idiots on both sides. Even more took it as an excuse to get mad online because you're provoking it. I got a list. I'm not a racist, but I didn't like Star Wars Last Jedi, because you're basically implying that everyone who hated The Last Jedi is a white male who hates women or people of color. And that's not the case. And that was clearly stated in your last video, or in your last article, in my last video. I'm going to link that in there. Oh, Lord. To this, to an extent, that is, I mean, calm down. Well, maybe instead of, poking the hornet's nest and then getting mad when we sting you and then going crying about it on another article, maybe you should just leave well enough alone, Matt Miller, don't you think? I think you might be wanting to leave well enough alone. Oh, people. Anyway, thanks for pointing my point, trolls. No! We proved the opposite. We proved the absolute opposite, that we're sick to death of the media calling us toxic fans. We're sick of your shit, and you probably should be fired for that. And of course, I would never condone anybody going in and going on a Twitter campaign to Esquire Magazine for this guy being an absolute douchebag to people. Don't do that, obviously. But come on, Matt Miller, what the crap is your problem with us? Did you really have to like poke the hornet's nest? Did you really have to do that? Did you really have to get mad at us about this stuff? Did you really have to come back with this neener sort of article? Did you really have to do that? Are you 12 fucking years old? Because you kind of act like it. And clearly, I know Jeff, shout out to Jeff from World Class Bullshitters. I know he did a video on this as well. That might actually be Jeff's video that they're showing here, or Ethan's. I don't know whose video that second one is. But yes, you're they did deduce that you are probably a millennial. You probably grew up with the prequels because of the things that you referenced in the first thing. So your opinion doesn't even matter about Star Wars. You don't even get it. You don't understand what Star Wars was to those of us who are, I'm a lot older than I look, by the way. I was born in the 70s. You don't understand what Star Wars meant to us and how important it was to grow up with, because you're just one of these little millennials running around not understanding anything. You don't get it. And it's impossible to explain something, especially when you come up with, oh, they proved my point. No, you just proved that you're an idiot. You just proved that you don't understand. You just proved that you're there poking the hornet's nest and calling us all these names. And of course we're going to fight back. What are we going to do? Let the media paint us in this light that the fans are the problem? I don't think so. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And also, congrats to Doomcock for getting his article or to getting his video shouted out in this thing. And shame on you, Matt Miller, for not realizing that, yes, women have a problem with your article as well. Women have a problem with this. And what, my points were too spot on? Did I make too much of an argument against your point of view? Because everything you said, I countered pretty much. And I can prove they were wrong. So, yeah. I guess I just don't exist because, in the eyes of people like Matt Miller, who are just women haters, my opinion doesn't matter. I'm just a little woman, and the only people's opinions matter are these toxic male fans, and that's the only ones we're going to give any attention to, because, women don't have bad opinions about Star Wars. It's only these white men. Only white men have bad opinions. What do you guys think? I go a little crazy when I read these articles. So thank you so much for watching. I am MechaRandom42. I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. I have a P.O. box. I don't know if I'm getting rid of Patreon yet, but yeah, check out my other video on this subject. And I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye!